purchasing power is not as valuable. That means higher rates. That means de-dollarization is happening at a faster pace. And guess what you ain't hearing about that? You ain't hearing no politician talk about it. You ain't hearing no news station talk about it. No news anchor. No economist. At all. It's not a big deal. Until it is. So what I would advise you to do is don't look over there, but look over here. And look up here and do your own research. Because as they talking, things are happening.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, and verse number 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary would be, who would it be? Shaitan, Satan, Esau, Edom, starting with the banking family. The devil, the deceiver, the word devil in the Greek, it go into the word diablos. In the Latin, it go into the word diablos. It means false accuser, slanderer, and deceiver. That's the definition of the word devil. As a roaring lion, Esau's that roaring lion, Scar. You remember Scar from the Lion King. You see, that's Esau Edom, Scar, because he's mock. The Most High mock Cain, and Cain came back through the regeneration as Esau Edom. Okay? As a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Okay, that's why you have to be paying attention, Yasharallah. That's why Yahweh Bashman Shai say be sober. That's why Apostle Peter say you better be sober. Because if you drunk off the wine, if you drunk off the strong drink, if you drunk off the philosophy and the ideology of the daughter of Babylon, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Let's get the book of Proverbs. Let's get the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse number 3. The Most High say, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. See, if you prudent, you're going to foresee the evil. You see? And hide it himself. But the simple, see, when you simple, when you stupid, when you Mac Dre, go stupid. You see, when you're simple, when you're stupid, you see, pass on and are punished. You see? See, because if you prudent, a prudent man foreseeth the evil, and he gonna hide it himself. Let's get that in the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The Most High say the name of the Elohim is a strong tower. See, the name of Abba Yahweh. See, Yahweh. He exists, he is to be, and his only begotten Son, who sit at the right hand of the Father, who is King of kings and Elohim of Elohim, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, and intentionally Yahweh Shai, our great Redeemer, our great Deliverer, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, the Anointed or the Anointed One. You see, if you trust in Abba Yahweh and in the name of the Elohim, he is a what? He is a strong tower. The righteous, you see, the righteous run it into it and it's safe. The Most High say the rich man's wealth is what? Is his strong city. And as an high wall in his own conceit. You see, because that's going to be the conceit. If you trusting in your gold, your silver, your cryptocurrency, and crypto mean hidden message. If you trusted in these things, well, that's going to be your downfall. See, as an Israelite, that's going to be your downfall. Okay, Yasharala? So, things are happening. Things are happening. You have 159 countries set to adopt BRICS new payment system. So that means they dumping the dollar, they ditching the dollar, the U.S. currency, the fiat currency. They tired of the pyramid scheme. They tired of the Ponzi scheme. And they tired of America putting sanctions and tariffs on them when they don't dance to their music. All right, but before I go any further, I want to give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach, Barakatai, the Howard for the Rakah, Kodash, the Howard for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Howard for this truth, the Howard for the elect men of Yasharallah, the house of David, the Howard for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shai, Amashiach, the Howard for the 12 apostles, the Howard for the men that's out in the highways and the byways and the streets, doing this work, pushing this work in sincerity and in truth, presenting their body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashem Barakatai, the Howard for the Yaikwat, the children of Yasharallah, Shalom Barakatai. All right, so another Meek Servant lesson. We know how they feel about the Meek Servants channel and how they shadow ban it, but you know we're gonna get it in because I gotta make sure that my calling is assured, right? 1 Peter 1 and 10. We gotta do the work no matter what tactics. We getting your blood off our hand, Israel. That's what it really come down to, right? We come to warn. We come to blow the trumpet and sound the alarm in Zion. We come to do the work. And you got Israelite camps like United in Christ, the United in Esau, IUIC. Okay, Bishop Nate, General Nate, whatever they calling themselves these days, whatever title they placing upon themselves. He gonna be the general, he's the general of deception, the general of deceit. And he gonna have a lot of you so-called blacks, a lot of you so-called blacks, a lot of you so-called Latinos, mainly Judah. Y'all gonna be taking the digital display, the mark of the beast, the Quran and the Quran, because they not warning y'all. You see, you ain't being warned by these false prophets what the mark of the beast is, which is the digital CHIP, the Quran and the Qurans. You see, and this what this new payment system is leading to. It's going down, Israel. I hope you're paying attention. We warning you, you ain't gonna have no excuse, because if you watching the videos of the men of David, you didn't got your warning. Many times, buku times. Buku times. You didn't been warned so many times. So many times. The Most High, the angels recording how many times you done been warned. You done been warned so many times. We sound like a broken record at this point. A broken record. And you still ain't getting it. Nahum 1 and 7. The Elohim is good and stronghold in the day of trouble. We in the day of trouble. 159 countries set to adopt BRICS new payment system. That means the dollar will hit super inflation. That means your loaf of bread gonna cost you $20, Israel. That's what it means, Israel. Are you getting it? I don't know. Probably not. The Elohim is a good stronghold in the day of trouble. And he knoweth them that trust in him. You see, because the elect of Yasharallah going to trust in Abba Yahweh. We're going to run to the Most High. We're going to run to that name. We're going to run to that strong tower. We see our adversary being at the devouring lion. You see, we know that our salvation is nearer than what we believe. We get it. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof. Because America's being destroyed. If you ain't seeing that by now, and a lot of you Israelites ain't seeing it. That's why y'all still getting turned up. Y'all still trusting in oppression. Still following after these false prophets, these false Hebrew Israelite camps like HOI, WFI, Watchmen for Israel, IUSBK, General Yohanas. You still watching these bug out and you getting bugged out. That's what's going on, Israel. You still dealing with these men. These men have been bought and paid for. They've been compromised. They bought and paid for. They paid for already. But when an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof. And darkness means bad time. Wickedness, evil, shall pursue his enemies. See? That's what's going on, Yasharallah. Your salvation is nearer. I ain't going to be long. I just want to do something through the Rakak Wadash. Because your salvation is nearer. It is nearer than what you think it is. Let's get Romans 13 and 11. The Most High say, and that knowing the time, see, if you walking circumspectly in this truth, you know what's up. You know what time of day it is. You know Yahweh Shai is on his way. You know Yahweh Bashmashai is visiting the earth which he had made. You know all hell finna break loose in Babylon. You know famine is coming. You know pestilence is coming. You know great earthquakes is coming. You know great tsunamis is coming. You know Jacob's trouble is coming. You know FEMA camps is coming. You know civil war is coming. You know sedition among men is coming. You know the digital CHIP is coming. The mark of the beast is coming. You know a cashless society is coming. You know cannibalism is coming. You know they're going to work you until your back give out in these concentration camps. They're going to work you. See, you know all that's coming. You see, if you know what's up, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. If you still sleeping, still following Cardi B, still watching Megan Thee Stallion, still trying to be like Sexy Red, you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna catch that fire and brimstone. You still playing with Esau. You still worrying about who you gonna vote for. You gonna vote for Kamala or DJ Trump. You ain't gonna make it. You gonna catch that fire because you still sleeping. That means you ain't woke up yet. You don't know what the hell going on. You don't know what's up. Or you just trusting in oppression. You became a natural born slave here in the daughter of Babylon, Jeremiah 2 and 14. You don't believe in the good book. You don't believe in the Bible. You don't believe in the law. The righteous laws of Abba Yahweh Bashem Shai. You don't believe in Yahweh Shai, grace and mercy and salvation. You don't believe in Yahweh Shai. You don't believe that's his name. You don't believe he's a so-called black man. You don't believe he only died for the Israelites. You don't know what the hell going on, right? You still with the buffoonery, right? You still in the church on Sunday, right? Easy like Sunday morning. You still dealing with Pastor Pochop. You still giving him your tithes and offering. You still baking pies for Pastor Pochop. You still being the ninja here in the daughter of Babylon. You still part of the alphabet community. You still part of Black Lives Matter movement. You see? You still a sorority sister, or you geeked up here in Babylon. You still part of the fraternity as a Jake. You still a frat boy. You ain't gonna make. You gonna get dead and destruction by Yahweh by Shemi Shai. We warning you, right, Israel? We warning you. You got the warning. Many time, broken record, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. This is Apostle Paul, who's a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. You still thinking salvation is for everybody. You still thinking Esau can be saved, right? That means you still asleep. Still debating if the so-called white people can get saved. You still sleeping. You don't know what the hell is going on. You don't know your God. You don't know the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You don't know your power. You don't have the mysteries. You don't have this oil. You don't have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding. You don't have the precepts. You don't know what's required of you. You don't know who you are. You still asleep. For now it is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The Most High say the night is far spent. The day is at hand. The day is Yahweh Shai. The day is Yahweh Shai, the light, the righteousness. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. You see? It's time to stop shucking and jiving. Stop playing. Stop worrying if the white man can be saved, and worry about if you gonna make it. You got this ninjas and these ninja rebels don't even know if they gonna make it, and they worrying about the other nations, the other people that came out of Adam, who the Most High say they are nothing but be like unto spittle unto him. They worrying about the other people that came out of Adam, the other 17 nations. You better worry about your nation, Yasharallah. You better worry about Israel. You better worry about you and your house. You better stop worrying about the other people. You ain't gonna make it. You're gonna catch them nuclear missiles. You ain't gonna be beamed up in the chariots and the clouds of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Mashah Barakathah from Yashala. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna be beamed up in the clouds before the blast of World War III. These intercontinental ballistic missiles. You're gonna catch the fire. You're gonna catch that brimstone. You're gonna catch that lake. You're going to catch that plague, that final plague. And let us put on the armor of light. The Most High said, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness. You see, being sober. That's how we open up 1 Peter 5:8. Let us be sober, right? That's what it's all about, right? Not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy. But Salaki, put ye on the Elohim Yahweh Shammah. It's time to put your armor, right? Ephesians 6:12. Put on your full armor. Put on that helmet of salvation, that breastplate of righteousness. Take your shield of faith. Get your sword of the preparation of the gospel. Get your girt of the virtue of truth. You see, it's time to put your armor on. Put your armor of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Stop following these sellouts and these men that have been compromised, who the Most High have created to destroy in the time of judgment. These men gonna get judgment. You worrying about men that's finna get jacked the hell up by the Creator, by Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shammai. Why are you spending so much time on these men? The hell with these men. They already got their lot, the lake of fire. Don't spend much time on men that have destiny with the lake of fire, that have been ordained for fire and brimstone. Stop spending time on men that's going to got an appointment, a date with fire and brimstone. It's no use. It's no profit in that. But put ye on the Elohim Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh, you see? Don't worry about being rich. The bags, cryptocurrency, bitcoins, XRPs, silver bullions. Don't worry about all that. College degrees, my business, entrepreneurship. Don't worry about that. This place is through. Don't worry about that. Seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Masha, in all his righteousness, right? Matthew 6:33. You need to be focused on Matthew 6:33. If you would put effort and time in Matthew 6:33, Israel, you need to be worrying about that, the kingdom of heaven, not worrying about what's finna before Babylon, Rome, Greece, Assyria, Samaria, Nineveh, spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Basra. You don't focus on Greece and Rome. Don't focus on these kingdoms. You better be focused on the kingdom to come. Right? That's what you should be worrying about, right? If you sober, that's what you're doing. If you sober, you seeking. But put ye on being repetitive. Romans 13 and 14. I ain't going to be much longer. Either you're going to get the point, either your spirit going to bear witness, or you're going to get jacked the hell up. But put ye on the Elohim, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and make not provision. You see, our people, they making provision. They making plans. Let's get the definition of provision. Our people making plans. They making plans in Babylon. Definition of provision.
The action of providing or supplying something for use.
The action of providing or supplying something for use. Okay, let's go a little further. To supply with food, drink, or equipment, especially for a journey, right? Let's get it out of the Merriam dictionary. Let's see what the Merriam got to say. The Merriam-Webster. Let's check it out a little bit. We'll get back to them scriptures.
Provision.
The act or process of providing, the fact or state of being prepared. You see, our people still preparing for America, how to sustain themselves in USA, how to be somebody. They preparing for the collapse of America, but the way they preparing, it's not for their salvation. You see, you're supposed to be seeking ye the kingdom and his righteousness. Our people don't talk about that. They're not worrying about that. And if they mention that, it's not in sincerity and in truth. It's not in their heart. It's mouth and lip service. Yahweh Shai said in Matthew 15:8, my people honor me with their. I'm going to get that. A precept just ran in my head, right? Provision. A stock, definition 2a. A stock of needed materials or supplies. See? That's what's going on. Let's get Matthew 15 and 3, because 15 and 8, the Most High put that precept in my spirit. See, Yahweh Shai, he'll make it make sense. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a meek servant, right? I give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Masha. Matthew 15 and 8. The Most High say, this people draw it nigh unto me with their mouth. Our people just mouth and lip service. They ain't no word, no action. All talk, no action. All mouth. Our people is all mouth for the most part, right? We know how Israel rock. All mouth. They talk a good game. They talk a lot. They talk good game, but that's the furthest it's going to go. And Yahweh Shai know it. He said, this people draw nigh me, near unto me with their mouth, and honor me, because they'll tell you how they love the Lord. If Jesus is wrong, if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right. You see, So our people, they talk a good game. They talk, feel good. They like to feel good with their mouth and lip service. But their heart, their mind is far from me. The Most High said, man, their heart is not even on me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrine, you see? And that's what a lot of these Hebrew Israelite camps do. These church pastors. So we know about the church people already. They through. We know about Pastor Pochop. That man gone. You got these sisters calling themselves prophetess. They through and they gonna catch the lake. We already know that. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrine the commandments of men. You see, our people, they teaching the commandments of men because they went through these theological school, and they learned from Esau Edom, their lover. They've been taught by their lovers. See, and these Bible colleges that the synagogue of Satan finance. See, so these pastors, they are pastors for hire. They agents, 501c agents working with the Edomites. It is so clear to see. If you don't know it by now, you just gonna catch the light. You probably like it that way. I think our people like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. You see, they like them wicked niggas. They like these wicked men of Israel. That's what's really going on. That's what the Most High say. Let's get that precept. There's a precept on that. I like it like that. They like these wicked pastors. They love them. And the Most High know you love them. Because he got a Jeremiah. He mentioned it in Jeremiah 5:31. Look what the Most High say. Prophet Jeremiah, Hebrew Israelite, right? He say the prophets prophesy falsely. It's in the book, Israel. And the priests bear rule by their means. And my people. Look what Yahweh Shai is saying. Look what the Rakak Kodash is saying through Prophet Jeremiah. Look what Prophet Jeremiah is saying. Just like we saying tonight, like I'm saying in this lesson. I like it like that. This is deep. This is heavy. Because I see this. What I be reading, I see it in my people. That's how you know the Bible is authentic. Its prophecy is real. Because I see this. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people, talking about the Israelites, you so-called blacks, the blacks, Latino, the Hispanic, Native Indians, with Indian Taylor Negro descent, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth. He's saying, my people love to have it so. They love that evil pastor. They love these wicked priests. They love them. They love the deceit and the deception. They love it. That's what Yahweh you say, look, they like that. They love that. They like that. And what will ye do in the end? So the Most High says, what you gonna do when I visit you? The end of man, the end of you. What you gonna do? It ain't gonna be Hulk Hogan coming for you. All my Hulkamaniacs. What you gonna do when the Hulkster run wild on you? It ain't gonna be that Yahweh Shai coming. And when he gonna send that dead angel, the Inca horn upon your Israel, what you gonna do to end there? Because we know our people, they like that wicked stuff, man. They wicked, man. Wicked, man. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse number 10. Which say to the seers, meaning the prophets, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. See, our people don't want to hear right things. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear right things. And what's right things? The law, statutes, commandments, and judgments and testimonies. The name of the Heavenly Father, Abba Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, that we are the Hebrew Israelites, we are the 12 tribes, we Jacob, and the other nations gonna get jacked the hell up by the Creator, and there's no salvation for them. See, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear righteousness. They want to hear a pep speech, smooth thing. They want to hear how to get money in America, how to become rich. They want to hear a pep speech. See, these Pastor Pochop, they some smooth devil. They got debonair. You see, they got charisma. They got charm. You see, they got smooth words. See, our people, they draw to that. Especially these Israelite women. See, they like that. See, they draw to that. They like fair speech. See, our people like that. They like the wisdom of this world. See, these men, they have the wisdom of this world. And 2/3 of the Israelites, they captivated by a man or a woman of Israel that's very articulate and having Esau knowledge and wisdom. Through their degrees, they draw to men like that or women like that. Because they see how educated they is in this society, this world, and how they come across in their speech. So our people, they gravitate to that. But when there's a righteous man that speak uncut, unadulterated with the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments and testimony, they don't want to hear that. Because it's true. See, our people don't want truth. They want deceit. We just read that. Our people want deceit and deception. That's what they want. Give them that. That's what they're saying. That's what Israel is saying to the prophets. They telling the prophet how to reach them. If you want to reach us, prophesy to us smooth things. That's how you get my attention. You want to get my attention? Prophesy to a smooth thing. You'll get all the views. We'll make sure you get all the views. You get all the likes. You get all the comments. Just give us what we want. You see, that's our people, man. And that's why the Most High said they're going to be cut off and die. Zechariah 13:8. They're going to catch that late. The Most High got something for them. He got your number, Israel. 2/3 of y'all. We say to the seer, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit. See? Let's get the definition of deceit. Definition of deceit.
Here's the definition of deceit: the action or practice of deceiving someone by concealing or misrepresenting the truth.
Boom. Whoop. There it is. And that's what our people want. That's what they enjoy. It make them feel good. The act of causing someone to accept as true, or valid what is false or invalid. The act or practice of deceiving. Deception. And our people love that shit. Man, you can't make this up. Man, they'll be your best friend to the end. Number 2, deceit, definition number 2. An attempt or device to deceive. And that's why the Most High say Esau is the number 1 of that. That's why Yahweh Shai say in the book of John 8:44, he told the Jews, he told the African Americans, the so-called African Americans, the blacks, he told them, you're just like your father. Who's their father? Cain was a murderer. Who was Cain? Esau, Edom. Because who was ruling Rome? When Yahweh Shai made that statement, when Yahweh Shai said that, who was governing the earth at the time? Who was in rulership? The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the Romans. So he was talking about the Romans, but he took it a step further. He said, you're like your father. Cain was a murderer, showing that Esau is Cain through the regeneration. And Jacob is able. If you can get it, you can get it. If the Most High not dealing with you, not dealing with you. Okay? We're going to tell you, thus said Abba Yahweh Spirit Shine. See, our people he's saying he's the father of Lot. Esau is the father of Lot. That's why 2 Corinthians 2:11 said, beware of Satan's devices. See, these people got device. They are very deceptive. And our people, they just like their father. See? Deception. Achieving one's goals through a web of deceit. A web of deceit. Esau have you in his web, man. An attempt or device to deceive. Trick. So we're going to trick. The quality of being dishonest. See? Or misleading. And that's what these pastors do in these churches. That's what these Israelite camps are doing. They misleading you, telling you that the mark of the beast in Revelations 13, 16, and 17 is something spiritual. It's sin. That's deceiving you, Israel. The mark is the beast, is the RFID microchip. But they're misleading you. They're deceiving you. Because Yahweh Bashar say the deceiver and the deceiver are his. Let's get that in the book of Job. That precept just came to my mind through the spirit of a crocodile. See, Yahweh Bashar say the deceiver and the deceiver is his. I think that's in Job 12:8. Let's see. I believe it's in Job 12:16. The Most High say, with him is strength, you see, and wisdom. He said the deceive and the deceiver are his. He leadeth counselors away spoil and maketh the judges fools. You see? Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Prophet Ezekiel. A Hebrew Israelite. They are Israelites. We keep letting you know they are Israelites, Israel. And if the prophet be deceived, see, the Most High have deceived those men. He said, and if the prophet be deceived, when he has spoken a thing, like they're telling you that the MOTB is something, the Revelation 13 and 17 is spiritual. That's you can't buy and sell spiritual Israel. That's not making no sense. That's not what it's not making sense, Israel. What you gonna do when we go cash it? You gonna go to the store and say, I sin. And then they gonna say, you can buy. Cause they saying that the mark is sin. So when we go cashless, hear me out. When we go cashless, you gonna go to the store and they gonna ask you, do you sin? And you're gonna say, yes, I sin. Come on in and shop. Come on, man. Come on, man. Is that making sense? It's not making no sense at all. Not even a lick of sense. Because our Israelites, our people are sinning not. But the scriptures say you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you receive the mark. So if the mark is sin, come on, it's not making sense, Israel. But if you follow these false prophets who have been deceived by Abba Yahweh just to be destroyed, because you got to understand these same spirits that came out of ancient Egypt, that rebelled against Moses and rebelled against Abba Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and had Aaron build the golden calf and wanted to go back into Egypt, well, those same spirits are back on the scene. The same spirit that turned in Yahweh Shai and said, crucify him. Crucify Yahweh Shai. Let his blood be on our hands and our children's hands. Well, guess what? These spirits are back on the scene. These men are back, and they're alive. The same men that went to Esau, Edom, in 1 Maccabees 1:11, and he gave them a license to do after the ordinance of the heathen, and that device pleased them well. These are the same men that's deceiving you when it comes to the MOTB and everything else for that matter. Saying salvation is for everybody. Everybody can be saved on the planet Earth. The same men, Israel, the 501c3 men, that's them. That's that device that pleased them well. And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Elohim, have deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. So these men got a great judgment. The Most High going to destroy these. And he already jacking up some of these pastors. In the last 10 years, a lot of these pastors, in some of these mega pastors, then already got put to death already. And the ones who ain't been put to death, a lot of them then got sick and ill. See? And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. And the punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So if you an Israelite that seeketh unto these false prophets that have been deceived, well, you're going to bear the same punishment that he's going to bear. The same way the Most High going to jack him up, well, guess what's going to happen to you? He going to jack you up the same way he jacked up that false prophet and destroyed him. So, Yasharallah, I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach Barakatai, Shalom, Shalom, Yasharallah, Shalom.
Bigger than just in the United States with this propaganda news and this reality TV that we watching and things that's going to really impact us and our families is happening. And we need to be able to position ourselves in a way that we can protect ourselves. And I've been preaching this for a long time, precious metals, investments in some kind of real estate, some kind of digital asset, cryptocurrency. You need to have your ducks in a row. You got to be able to protect yourself and your family. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. All I try to do is give you what I'm doing and give you a head up on the game. Listen, man. Everybody focus on the wrong thing right now. We being duped. We focused on red and blue. We focused on that's the cynical part of America. And the whole time, 159 countries are moving to a new payment system.